Is destined by Christ to rise. I have cried, oh, walking with God. Let me tell you the truth. If anybody tells you walking with God is just full of laughter, you are joking. It's not the God of the Bible. The first thing I want to establish tonight is that tragic and unpleasant situations are real. Tragic and unpleasant situations are real. In as much as we are people of faith, the Bible does not teach the believer to ignore the reality of tragedies and unfavorable situations. The Bible does not teach us to act as though they were not there. We can superimpose them with a superior belief, but that it is not unscriptural to come to terms with the fact that tragedies and unpleasant conditions are real. Hallelujah. And the effect of tragedies and unpleasant conditions are also real. When you lose a loved one, the effect is real. When you lose your job, the effect is real. When you go through some turbulent time in your health, your marriage, your job, your church, your ministry, all of these things are real. The Bible does not teach us to pretend. Believing by faith is not the same as pretense. Are we together? The Bible does not teach believers to pretend. The Bible teaches us to triumph over pain, triumph over situations, but it starts with recognizing the reality of those situations. I need to say this. Crying and weeping, I wrote here, over painful and tragic situations is not unbelief. The Bible makes provision for even believers to cry. The Bible makes provision for believers to express their humanity decently in the midst and the presence of unfavorable situation. The Bible is full of great men, even patriarchs who had to cry, had to weep. Some of them had to ask God painful questions. You talk of Abraham and Sarai. You talk of the nation of Israel in bondage. You talk of men like Gideon. You talk of men like Ruth.